When you analyze a resort's financials, ratios are everything, but they often fall short in budgeting. I'm Bill Singh, former VP of FP&A with 20 budget cycles in gaming and lodging and co-founder of Parlay. As it relates to ratios, let's first look at cost of sales. Most teams calculate it as a percentage of revenue. That works for reporting, but for budgeting, it breaks down. Why? Think about raising prices, right? If a restaurant raises prices, the cost of sales percentage should go down. But typically, FP&A teams keep the same ratio and suddenly costs inflate just because pricing went up. Pricing should logically be independent of cost of goods sold. A better approach is to tie cost to volume. As an example, tied to cost per cover, not revenue. This way, when pricing increases, margin actually flows through more logically. And this isn't just food. It actually applies to laundry, operating supplies, anything driven by volume, including your biggest expense, labor. The reality is that most casino expenses are driven by volume, not revenue. So why doesn't everybody do this? Because it is cumbersome to do this in a budget template in Microsoft Excel. Let me show you how Parlay solves this issue. In Parlay, we use this module to build driver-based ratios. Let's build a ratio for cost of sales per cover. First, select your property, parallax, then food and beverage, and then all centers within food and beverage. This defines where the ratio gets applied. I'll exclude employee cafeteria as it doesn't really have covers, although you could tie it to employee sledges. Next, select the cost. Expense, cost of sales, food. Now we pair food COGS with a driver. So go to stats and select covers. That's it. You've created a relationship between food cost and covers across all selected departments. Hit submit, and this relationship is now part of Parlay's reporting and budgeting model for all the outlets you've selected. If you wanted revenue instead, like the traditional way, you'd simply swap covers for revenue. In one step, you've built a precise driver-based ratio across all 15 departments. With this speed, you could build far more tailored ratios across your entire organization. Now you can build a fully tailored model for hotel, casino, F&B, and entertainment so you can analyze history, run daily EBITDA, and forecast with real accuracy. You can even run EBITDA throughput scenarios. For example, add 1,000 more room nights to the model and see how that increase cascades through the entire P&L all the way to EBITDA. To summarize, Parlay is the most nimble forecasting and budgeting tool that makes it easy to build the nuts and bolts of financial modeling, which are ratios. DMS here, you have to see this tool. It will definitely elevate your casino's financial modeling game.